It's your boy Chris Got Next, and welcome back to another video. Today we're about 20-ish, we're about 18 to 20 games into the NBA season, so we're about a quarter away there. And so I decided it's time to give my NBA awards for the 25% point in the NBA season. Like most of these videos, these aren't going to be researched. I'm just going to be speaking out some BS, see what sticks on the wall. As always, if you like this video, hit the like, subscribe, notification bell, all that jazz. Make sure you don't miss out on another video, and yeah, let's get into it. The way these awards are going to work, I'm going to do all the major awards, and I'm going to give you my top three. Not going to really go into that much detail about it, just going to give you my thoughts, and we'll see how this goes. Okay, first award, we're going to go with Sixth Man of the Year. Sixth Man of the Year, obviously an award for people that come off the bench, yada, 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 all that jazz. Personally, I believe this comes down to two candidates. I believe it comes down to Christian Wood of the Dallas Mavericks and Bennedict Mathurin of the Pacers. These two are clear-cut the two best six men in the league, in my personal opinion. I love the way both of these two play, especially Bennedict. Bennedict doing all this stuff as a rookie, absolutely insane. Remember the time when he called out Braun, saying Braun gotta show me if he the best in the league, if he the best of all time? That was wild at the time, but nah, bro coming off the bench and literally lighting it up. There's a very possible chance this man may win Sixth Man and Rookie of the Year in the same year. Has that ever been done before? I have no idea if that's ever been done before. Also, second place, I have Christian Wood. Christian Wood killing it. Christian Wood killing it as always on the Dallas Mavericks. Obviously, a lot of people thought he should be starting, but he's absolutely thrived off the bench for the Mavericks, giving them a great production off the bench, scoring and rebounding, and has been an absolute great player to watch. Next, most improved player. I think this is also pretty obvious. It's going to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander on the Oklahoma City Thunder. That guy, the dog. Pretty sure at the time of recording this video, he has increased the scoring output by like 7 points, something like that. This guy's an absolute bucket getter. Pretty sure he leads the league in 30-point games as well. Absolute bucket. Honestly, if I was Shai Presti, I'd bench this man. Not bench, but I'd be like, Shai, what are we doing? You see Victor? Trying to get Victor in that orange and blue, baby. What are you doing? You are ruining our chances. This guy Shai is keeping the Thunder in so many games. It's absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, easy runaway favorite for most improved player. Second place, I'm gonna have Tyrese Haliburton. This guy has absolutely thrived in being the primary option in Indiana. Absolute bucket getter and assist maker. And third, I have Desmond Bane. Desmond Bane, absolute bucket getter, shooting it off the cuff. He's shooting like 40% from three this year. Absolute bucket getter. Also, an honorable mention, Lauri Markkanen. He was like the main catalyst of the Jazz going on that stupidly insane run to start the season. Obviously, they've cooled off a little bit, but yeah, this guy also a bucket getter. Rookie of the Year. Rookie of the Year, pretty simple, is going to Paolo Banchero. This guy absolutely carrying that Mavericks Magic team on his back. Jesus, nah, but for real, Paolo. Only reason why I be watching Magic games, to be honest. Him and Bol. Let's be honest. Only reason why I'm watching those games. But yeah, Paolo Banchero, he's the truth. I was so shocked when I heard the discourse of Jabari Smith possibly going number one, Chet going possibly number one. But nah, it was Paolo Banchero. He's him. He's the truth. Easy Rookie of the Year. Second, I'm gonna have Bennedict Mathurin. As mentioned before in my Sixth Man of the Year discussion, this guy's an absolute bucket getter, coming off the bench, giving the Pacers an absolute crazy spark. Honestly, he has a very good chance of winning both Rookie and Sixth Man of the Year. As I said, he's an absolute bucket getter, rebound getter. Like, he's him. I won't lie, I doubted him coming in when he first said that Braun thing, but nope, he's making me eat my words. It is what it is. And third, I have Jaden Ivey. Jaden Ivey, wow, I did not expect him to have such a good start as he's having on the Pistons. Him and Cade Cunningham have really clicked in terms of the backcourt. I'm excited to see what he does in the future, and don't be shocked if he has like a crazy string of like 20-25 point games in like February or something. And my dark horse is going to be Shaedon Sharpe. Shaedon Sharpe is actually a very good piece for the Blazers. He's kind of like a glue guy, if that makes sense. This guy just does everything well for the Blazers. He does literally everything. He literally does all the dirty work. And you don't really expect to see a lot of that out of your rookies, especially the year that Shaedon Sharpe had with his whole Kentucky thing. But yeah, Shaedon Sharpe, absolute guy. I loved him coming into the draft. Happy the Blazers picked him up, and he's proven all the dollars wrong. Okay, Defensive Player of the Year. I can't believe I'm saying this, but as of right now, as of November 28th, 2022, my defensive player of the year is Brook Bloody Lopez. This guy, Brook Lopez, leads the league in blocks by pretty decent margin, if I'm pretty sure. Last time I checked, it was like half a block or something between him and second. I don't remember. But this guy, Brook Lopez, if you watch Bucks games, you will see this guy, Brook, in drop coverage is absolute, wow, chef's kiss. This guy plays drop coverage perfectly. And you would think drop coverage in a sense is absolutely horrible, but the way Brook Lopez plays it is an absolute joy to watch. Watch Bucks games. Trust, watch Bucks games and specifically watch Brook Lopez in pick and roll coverage. You will see him effectively use drop coverage and absolutely become a menace in the paint. I don't know how it works, but it does. So yeah, Brook Lopez is my number 1. Number 2, I'm gonna have Giannis. Yes, Giannis is gonna be number 2. So now when I first thought of this, I was thinking, you know what? If it ends up going to voting, these two are gonna split the votes. So there's a very possible chance who I have at number 3 is going to win the award. But as of right now, I have Giannis at number 2. Yes, obviously Giannis, every year, all defensive first team candidate. It hasn't changed this year. This guy has been an absolute menace on the defensive end, playing that roamer free safety role as a lot of people be talking about. Him on help defense, still absolutely elite. I don't know the stats on it, but I'm pretty sure he's like in the 98th percentile in terms of help defense, something like that. But he's an absolute demon when it comes to playing off ball, and as an on-ball defender, he is not bad at all. He is well above average for people his size. He will play very hard, very good on-ball defense. Now, the reason why I have him second below Brook is because sometimes, mainly due to his offensive load, there are times where he gets caught lacking on defense. But that's rarely. That's like maybe once, twice a game at most. But yeah, Giannis at number 2. Now number 3. Number 3 is Anthony Davis. Yes, my number 3 is Anthony Davis. If you watch the Lakers, you will know the difference with him on the court and him off the court is drastic on the defensive end. I'm pretty sure the Lakers gave up like 130 something points when AD didn't play. Like, that is just atrocious. The on and off numbers defensively in like terms of the defensive rating for AD, crazy. AD going back to being the defensive menace we all know he can be. Okay, injuries have derailed him a little bit, but he's going back to being an absolute defensive menace. And so yeah, Anthony Davis is my number 3. Three bigs in my top 3 for defensive player of the year. No guards. I don't know why Marcus Smart won it last year. It made no sense. But yeah, defensive player of the year. Okay, last one, MVP. Okay, MVP. The top 3 is very consistent for me. I think the top 3 has been a lot of people's top 3, so you're not going to hear anything crazy, but it's just going to be the order in which these are made. In number 3, I have Luka Doncic. I know a lot of people have Luka as the MVP favorite right now, but personally, his team, as of recording this video, his team's under 500. And now I know that's not his fault, but like, bruh, this team is under 500. I'm sorry, I cannot have another Jokic-esque year, no disrespect to Jokic, by the way, where your team has a mid-record and you win MVP because of narratives. I'm sorry. Now, I'm not saying winning is the end-all, be-all. If, let's say the Mavs were like 2 games over 500, he'd probably be second or maybe my first. But as of right now, Luka is number 3, mainly just due to winning. If they won more, he could easily be number 2 or even number 1. Number 2, I got Jason Tatum. Not gonna lie, my NBA predictions video looking sketchy right now because what I thought the loss of Ime Udoka would have affected the Boston Celtics massively, but they are proving me wrong, and I'm happy they're proving me wrong. I like seeing people succeed, but to be honest, Jason Tatum has taken that next step. Yeah, I know a lot of people have been saying it, so I might as well just add on to the crowd. Yeah, he's taking that next step. He's becoming a superstar, like an actual bona fide top 10 superstar in the league. It's crazy to watch. The shots this guy's hitting are absolutely wild, and he's got the Celtics out of right now, the first in the East. So yeah, Jason Tatum is my number 2, absolute demon. Their coach Joe Mazzulla, I don't know how to pronounce it, deserves a lot of credit. Like, I did not have that many expectations. I didn't have high expectations for him, but he's exceeding it on every level. Happy that the Celtics are doing well. Jason Tatum, second for my MVP. Number 1, y'all already know. If you know my channel, if you know me, you already know who my number 1 is. It's a Kung Fu. It's Giannis. Bro, Giannis, absolute demon. Now, I can't lie. I've watched every single Bucks game this year. Through and through. From quarter 1 to quarter 4. Every single game. All of them. Now, I can't lie. There was, like 2 weeks ago, before that whole ladder incident, this guy Giannis was going on a little bit of a cold streak. And when I say cold streak, Giannis's cold streak is still like, his cold streak is still like 25, 11, and 4. Like, let's be honest, his bad games are way better than a lot of other people's bad games. But to be completely frank, Jason was my MVP like 3 weeks ago, but now Giannis went back to number 1. Or like 2 weeks ago, something like that. Anyway, Giannis, if you look at the Bucks roster and look how many injuries that team has, Drew Holiday's missed like 6-7 games. Chris Middleton hasn't played all year. Pat Connaughton has missed like 12, 13, 14 games, something along those lines. Joe Ingles hasn't played all year. We are missing some key pieces on this team. And the fact that we are second in the West, I think like half a game out of first, absolute crazy. And we got Giannis to thank for that. This guy Giannis has been pouring his heart out on the court, especially on the offensive end, because other than Drew Holiday, there's no real viable option that can create their own shot. Yes, we have good shooters around us, but Grayson Allen can't really make a shot on his own, and Bobby Portis can't make a 3 to save his bloody life. So other than that, we don't really have that many shot creators, and Giannis is just doing everything. Last time I checked, I'm pretty sure his usage rate is like at 38% or something like that. His usage rate is first in the league, which has never happened for Giannis. But yeah, I'm happy that the Bucks are playing well. Happy that Giannis is doing well. Honorable mention goes out to Steph. Steph is carrying that Warriors team on his back. Can't lie. Deserves some MVP love. No shadow of a doubt. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. Be on the lookout for my NBA City jersey review sometime soon. It's gonna be the first episode of a new series that I like to call Drip Check. Shout out Demigod for that, for the name Drip Check, by the way. I'll come up with a new one, but for the time being, the temporary name is gonna be Drip Check. Anyway, that's besides the point. That's a different video. If you like this video, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and yeah, this has been your boy Chris Got Next, and I'll see you in the next video. Deuces!